I'm Max Sternbaum, and I'm the host of ASTROCHAT. I've been studying astrology seriously for about 3 years, though I've been obsessed with it for much longer. I'm a Taurus sun, Libra rising, and Capricorn moon. This abbreviated Intro to Astrology, or Astrology 101 podcast, is essentially a key or primer for the main concepts of astrology used in natal readings. In the course of 12 episodes, we will cover each of the 12 houses and their corresponding signs, Aries through Pisces. The first 6 houses are to be remembered as the personal houses, and 7 through 12 are the social houses. In a potential 13th and 14th episode, we will go over the stronger aspects as I see them and use them in readings, conjunction, opposition, and square, as well as the nature of the 10 planets. Listen, this intro special is not only for listeners of the AstroChat series, but for anyone looking for a basic understanding of the primary language and archetypes used in an astrological reading. This is Astrology for the People. Episode 2. Taurus and the second house. Taurus season is April 21st to May 21st. The Taurus archetype is the Buddha, or the Earth Goddess, also the artist. The Taurus symbol is the bull. The Taurus phrase is I have. Taurus rules the throat, including the neck, thyroid, and vocal tract. And its opposite sign is Scorpio. In the second house, we come more fully into our body. Hey, we have a body. We can do things with that body. We can collect things to put on or around our bodies. We are defining the boundaries of our bodies and the value we place on them. This house is also simply what we value in general. As it's traditionally associated with our finances and earned income, we can begin to see the connection between financial security and material safety, and thus its rulership of the things we buy with the money we've earned, i.e. the material aspects of our life, or what we cling to make us feel whole or real. The higher octave of money earned and money spent is self-worth. How do we value ourselves? How do we express that out in the world and in the marketplace? For instance, someone with Saturn in their second house may have a few lessons to learn around earning their own income. Or they may have a bit to learn about self-esteem and their value in society. Or, more likely, they'll have to learn that all too often double lesson. Planets here generally indicate what you need to connect to your own worth and or what you'll need in order to earn income. The second house also includes property, general possessions, and other things of value that are up for ownership. The similarities to the nature of Taurus become quite obvious. Taurus is a sign that is very grounded and at home in its physical body. One of Taurus's superpowers is their sensuality and connection to their senses. An experience with food or drink or the smell of a rose is extremely heightened for the natal Taurian, understandably garnering the reputation of gourmand or, when out of control, glutton. The Taurus archetype, after all, is the Earth Goddess, and that which naturally comes from the land is under Taurus's domain. Considering Venus rules Taurus, the same ideas apply to the insatiable desire for pleasure that the bull can be known for. You don't have to convince a Taurian to join you for a day at the spa or explain the value inherent in a high-quality and expensive gift. Adding to the Venusian archetype is the creative yet receptive quality of Taurus, the slow yin energy most Taurians exude. Being such a stable, sustaining energy, Taurus's primary mode is in seeking and remaining comfortable. Taurus tends to be a bit of a collector of material things, whether that be wealth or simply the more tangible, stamps perhaps. It finds security in materiality, the known, the seen, the proven, and feeling safe is of utmost importance for this sign. Taurus is known for being responsible with money, both theirs and others, knowing the value and security of saving what they earn. Theirs is the search for value and meaning. As a fixed sign, Taurus is in it for the long haul, knowing how to preserve and maintain. Taurus is an earth sign, in fact, the earthiest of the earth signs, and as such knows how to build a foundation, knows how to create a container, and often you find that heavily Taurian people work in construction, textiles, or farming, all foundational building work. Routine is of the utmost importance to a Taurus, whether they're aware of it or not. Try and spring a change on our tortoise-like friend and be ready for that overly discussed, stubborn quality to rear its head. The hoarding of material wealth or the hoarding of anything really also speaks to a low vibe of Taurus. All that attention paid to the material ends up manifesting as what you have equals what you're worth. That combined with a Venusian indolence is the poor expression of a sign that has so much to gain from sharing and releasing its death grip on the material plane. The high expression of Venus-ruled Taurus would be the securing of stability for other, the calm, patient space that a Taurus can be known for, especially if you've dated one. Some well-known Taurians who exemplify their sign are William Shakespeare, Audrey Hepburn, Bing Crosby, Adolf Hitler, Jim Jones, Marcus Aurelius, Karl Marx, Tammy Wynette, Betty Page, and Willie Nelson. Thank you all for listening, and I hope this proved helpful and resonated with the Taurians of the world. as well as second house suns or those with a heavy Taurian signature. We each have all 12 signs within our natal chart, so while you might think, hey, I'm no Taurus, well, look closely at your chart and find out which house and/or planet or angle inhabits the world of Taurus. Then you can apply these principles or archetypes to that area of your life for yourself. It's the variety of combinations of planets and houses and signs within each of our natal charts that accounts for the diversity of human experience. And again, I hope to emphasize that figuring out our own astrology can help navigate life with more awareness, ease, and certainly grace. It provides the tools and knowing to deal with adversity and difficult timing and is helpful in self-understanding as well as understanding other by allowing us to maintain perspective. Instead of floating through life subject to the whims of celestial forces, we can be present and potentially co-create this existence, which is what is really meant by quote-unquote owning your power and stepping into your worth. And with that, I'll leave you. I'm signing off, hoping to catch you next time when we talk about Gemini and the third house. Oh, and if you're digging this podcast, be sure and review or leave a comment and subscribe. And you can follow me on Instagram at startree_astrology. That's STARTREE. Or drop me a line at yo.startree@gmail.com. Bye-bye.